They're furry. They're wild, and they're not afraid of heights. Yes, we're talking about goats, specifically mountain goats. And if you've ever seen them climbing up a rocky mountainside, you've probably wondered how they do it. Their hooves don't look like they have much grip, and with such slender legs, you'd think they'd be more afraid of falling than actually scaling vertical cliffs. But no, they just seem to be totally comfortable way up there. As a kid, I used to see mountain goats at a local park that had a rocky hill, and even though I was only 6 years old, I already knew what the kids on the playground were thinking when they saw those goats. They wanted to be them, because, let's face it, they can jump, they can climb, and they don't have to follow all the rules that we do. If only we could all be as cool as a goat. But seriously, how do goats climb rocks? Well, first off, they're just kind of naturally good at it. You see, goats have special hooves that allow them to grip onto rocks like our fingers can grip onto bars in a pull-up. Each hoof has 2 toes, and each toe has a little claw that can extend outwards. That means a goat's got 4 little clawed fingers at the end of each foot, and they use these to get a good purchase on rocks. And even though they look delicate, those little claws are super strong. Scientists have tested them and found that a goat's claw can support over twice the animal's body weight. That's like hanging from a finger that's 2 times thicker than your wrist. And thanks to their flexible joints, goats can make their limbs concave or convex, so they always have a nice place to put their feet. Plus, their bodies are shaped like upside-down beer cans, which makes it easier for them to get their center of gravity over their feet. And while they're climbing, their strong necks help keep their heads close to the rock face, allowing them to use their horns to help balance themselves. It's no wonder they can scale cliffs that look impossible. But even though goats are great at climbing, it's not like they can scale every rock face without falling sometimes. In fact, they fall a lot, but they almost never get hurt. Thanks to their soft, thick fur, they're basically like furry little airbags. Also, when they fall, they always try to turn themselves into a ball so that their hooves don't hit the hard ground. They also have a special trick up their furry little sleeves that allows them to stick to pretty much any surface, wet or dry. See, normally when an animal runs across a surface, its feet slide around a bit, which helps it grip the surface and prevents it from slipping. But goats have special pads on their feet that secrete a slimy mucus. This mucus is like a lubricant that reduces friction between their paws and whatever surface they're climbing on. It allows them to move more quickly and easily, especially on really rough terrain. And even though this might sound like a bad thing, like they're just sliding all over the place, the slippery mucus actually helps them stay upright because it prevents them from getting stuck on an edge where they might roll over. So yeah, thanks to their awesome adaptations, goats can climb rocks better than anyone else. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to scale sheer cliffs like goats do. But until then, we'll just have to admire their skills from the safety of the ground below. Speaking of skills, you've got some pretty great ones. You're an awesome sea show, Rocks viewer. And we've got a rockin' new way for you to show off your fandom. Check out our store for our new merch, including shirts, hoodies, and mugs. That'll help you channel your inner goat. We've got designs for you, whether your favorite subject is space, dinosaurs, geology, or more. So head over to our store right now and get your hands on some official Sea Show Rocks merch.